1 year later, and here I am, heading back to Arizona, the Arizona Trail, where I started April 2021. I'm not sure if I'm going to finish the 800-mile journey on this trip. I'm going to give it my all. Hey, good morning, everybody. First day out on the trail, picking it back up at Lake Roosevelt. I think it was mile 340, 335, somewhere in there. Had an early start, got in yesterday, and kind of a late arrival, if you will. Early rise. Some scenery. Beautiful morning. Great weather. Short. Very nice. I'll talk to you all up the trail. Hey, good morning, everybody. Hey, it's day 3 out here on the Arizona Trail, picking up the second half of it this year. Day 1 came out of Lake Roosevelt and pulled 20 miles on the first day. A lot of uphill. I think it was over 5,000 feet in elevation gain, if you count all the ups and downs. But yeah, it was quite the day. I had a little help, someone pushing me a little bit, or somebody I was trying to keep up with a little bit. But she long dusted me, and I did eventually end up camping with her later in the evening. But she's long gone by now. She's through hiking this year, and she's got her trail legs on, and I'm not there yet, I'll be honest. Yesterday, day 2, I did pretty much 16 miles, mostly road walk. I'd say 10 miles, and then I ended up camping down here behind me, and I call it Boulder Creek, so maybe it's Boulder Canyon. Not sure. But the lake, 4 Peaks, which is way behind that ridge there, long gone at this point. So heading into Florence, it looks like about 4 miles ahead of me. And getting ready to change this sweater off. It was a little cold this morning next to the creek, so had to put a sweater on a little bit. Still shorts, but it's comfortable and it's beautiful. I'm seeing a lot of birds out here today. A lot of chatter from the birds this morning. I did have something walking around my tent last night. Wasn't sure what it was. And earlier in the evening, I thought I heard an animal. I don't know what kind of animal. Some kind of, just a noise. I don't know what it was. But anyway, it made me stay inside my tent most of the night, just in case. I do hear that there are some maybe mountain lions out here, some kind of cats and bears. So anyway, I stayed inside and got a lot of sleep last night. So it should be a good day. Got a lot of uphill coming up. I think we climbed back up 5,000 feet after Florence. It's going to be a long day. See y'all later. The walk this morning has been super awesome. We're kind of going through this grassy meadow, and it's just a beautiful morning. And I see this grass sticking like up like this. And it reminded me of that Russell Crowe movie. I think when his wife and son had passed, I've seen them in death, something like that. Maybe it was 300, I can't recall. But it's just a really beautiful walk this morning. Listen to all the birds chirping, and I thought I would share it with everybody. What is that, I'm wondering? Looks like some kind of guts, eggs, worms, something. I've seen some bunny rabbits, so maybe they vomited this. I'm not sure. If you know, let me know. There we have it. Small Creek crossing. Not too bad. I think it's the first one. Maybe the second. Well, good afternoon, everybody. How we doing today? I'm taking a little break here, a little siesta out on Arizona Trail. Passage 21, I believe. Yep. It's hot out there, folks. Make sure you're hydrating, getting those electrolytes, and finding the shade when you can. I like to take a break every 2 hours or so, just to take my socks and shoes off, put dry ones on. But in the middle of the day, 12, 1 o'clock, it gets pretty hot. So I've learned to just take a time out instead of risk some kind of cardiac arrest, some kind of medical emergency out here. It is rigorous. So that's exactly what I'm doing. And sometimes, as long as the spot is shady, that's all that counts. And I happen to be by these pines, these beautiful pines. I love them by the bark. Check the bark out, by the way. It's actually quite pretty. And I'm in a whole group of these things. However, a lot of the space out here is farmland. And when it comes to farmland, farm animals like cows, they like shade too. Case in point, cow droppings. Napping next to those. Oh, dried up cow patty there. Oh, that one's a good one. Oh, what do we got over there? Some more turds over there. Who knows what they're from? Probably a coyote or something. Anyway, I'm taking my 2-hour break and I'll be back at it. Got 8.5 miles in this morning. I'd like to get 8 more miles. I'd like to get 8 more miles. That'll get me to the Mazatol Wilderness Area boundary. So we'll see how that goes. I'll talk to y'all later. Oh man, I tell you what, this is freaking amazing. You see the view behind me? Our Creator was amazing. God is everywhere. God is everywhere. Who would have ever thought of it? A place where you can have pine cones and cactus. Well, Arizona, Mazatol Forest. That's where. Wow, that was a long morning. Been hiking since 6:30. Everything was beautiful up until about 9:30. Took a little break at a nice creek. Let my feet cool them down. And then we started a climb. Wow. 4 miles climbing, I think we're up at 5,700 feet, 5,600 feet, somewhere in there. It was all hot, desert-like, no shade out there on the side of the mountain. A lot of switchbacks. And then you get up there to the top and you turn a corner, and nestled in the forest here on top of these mountains in the middle of the desert are these beautiful evergreen or pine forests. I mean, it's incredible. Air's cooler, shade. This is awesome. I'm not gonna like when I have to go back down off of this mountain to get to the next one. We take our ups with our downs, don't we? Long day here. Long day. Just wanted to show you guys these little manzanitas. Kind of cool. They're all surrounding the path here. They're really neat because they have that red bark on them. Makes them really pretty. Another half mile to water, and I'll see how much further I'm going to go for the day. If I do, not much further. Coffee. Actually, the first time I've had coffee. This time on the trail. Little update. I'm running low on food this third day. It's taking longer to complete the trail than I thought. Or this section. I originally calculated 16 to 20 mile days, but then I didn't realize how strenuous the terrain was. So it's taking me 12 hours to get 20 miles a day in. I've been eating a lot of snacks during the day and caused myself to run out of food. Almost. I do have to change my rations a little bit. And I'm going to be left with one dinner meal to have for breakfast Friday morning. Cheers to you. Top of the morning. Hello and good morning. Out on the Arizona Trail. Woo! It's a little cool and breezy this morning. Not too bad. Some gust of winds come up every once in a while. But I had kind of a late night last night. And I ended up navigating. I don't know if you can see that trail behind me going across the mountain. Somewhere over here. Not sure. That whole section over there I did in the dark last night. And I don't like the night hike. I got to be honest with you. I think most headlights just don't do the job. I haven't found one yet. Maybe I should stop using the cheap ones. Not sure. But I definitely was a little worried, because if you get off the trail just a couple inches, you could find yourself down in that canyon. So basically that trail went around 3 sides of the canyon, maybe 4, because there's several mountains that sort of come together. And it was kind of cool sunset going in there. But when it got dark, and it's like a 8th crescent moon out right now, it was pitch black. I mean, pitch black. So I was pretty nervous. When I got to this spot where I'm at this morning, when I got there last night, I put this tent up, this big open area. I'm literally right on the trail. Whew. I was so thankful for that. I dropped my stuff and set up camp right away. All right, 41 miles to, what is that? Pine. Sorry, my hand's a little shaky this morning. Cold. All right, y'all. See you later in the day. What I find interesting here is this mountain ridge that you see in front of us. It goes, and then all of a sudden there's a canyon. But the range itself continues. Not sure what kind of geological event could have happened there. But again, quite interesting to me. It's 12 o'clock. It's getting a little warm. I generally don't take my siesta till 1 o'clock. But the rain's pretty good. Just want to show you this whole fern forest area here. There's a lot of regrowth, so this must have happened quite a while ago. Definitely see some life going on. But yeah, you kind of like haunted memories of the past there. Haunted relics of the past, I should say. It's really looking grayed out dead trees just standing there in time, waiting for this. Is a cool looking view. What do you think of that? Let's squeeze it back up under there. There we go. One cattle gate. got way up close and personal with this cow. Apparently he's going southbound on the AZT, and I'm going northbound. Hey buddy, how are you? You gonna behave if I come by you? Oh, the balls on that guy. You stay in the shade, buddy. You're cooler in there.